Jupiter transit 2025 for Virgo Ascendant. This could be a life-changing year. So welcome guys, welcome to your own channel. So today's video will be talking about Jupiter transit for Virgo Ascendant in 2025. We have started this series yesterday and we already covered Leo Ascendant, and today we'll be talking about Virgo Ascendant. So first of all, what is the Jupiter transit 2025? See, we all know Jupiter is the planet of expansion, wisdom, fortune, and it will be transiting to the sign of Gemini in 2025. Okay, somewhere around end of April or starting of May. This movement will going to significantly impact individuals with Virgo Ascendant, bringing opportunity, important life lessons, transformations, lot of things, because the main important thing what you all can see is that Jupiter will be transiting to their 10th house. 10th house, which is the most important house in the chart. Why? Because this is the strongest Kendra, which is like these houses are called Kendra houses. So this is the strongest Kendra house. Above all, this is the house of career, profession, your progress, right? The stature of yours in the society, what you can achieve, how much you can progress in your life. All those things are represented by 10th house, right? So 10th house is very important, and that's why the transit of any major planet like Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, they become very important when they are transiting to Kendras or some other important houses, especially when they are transiting the 10th house. So this time for Virgo Ascendant, this transit is very, very important. Okay, it will the duration of this transit would be somewhere around approximately 13 months from the day it will transit to the sign of Gemini, and especially the 10th house for Virgo Ascendant. Now, what does Jupiter represent? So Jupiter is the planet of wisdom, as I've told you, is the planet of growth, prosperity, dharma. It brings expansion to the areas of life. And see, Rahu and Jupiter, they both bring expansion, but Rahu brings the expansion for non-living things, and Jupiter brings expansion to both living and non-living. So Jupiter is the most benefic planet, and that is why the transit of Jupiter becomes very important, because it always blesses the house it is transiting to and wherever it is aspecting. So Jupiter bless those houses. So we're also going to talk about the aspects of the Jupiter for Virgo Ascendant and how the results will be. So please watch this video till end, because in the end I will also going to give you a few tips on how you can make most use of this transit. Okay. Now, as I've told you, what is Jupiter? Now, see effects of Jupiter now on Virgo Ascendant for their career and financial growth, because this is transiting to the 10th house. So it's the time where people can see promotions, recognitions, change of job, betterment in the job, betterment in the career, some more good positions coming your way. Either it will be in your own current job, or you may change the job and then you get into that position, what the kind of a role you must be aspiring or looking for from a very long time. So this is the time where people can get success in those areas. But again, as I always say, it will not going to stand true for all Virgo Ascendant people, because you have to see what is the condition of your Jupiter, Mercury and other planets in your natal chart, and also what dasha you are running. That becomes very important, the time period, because the time periods are the triggering. See, again, there are two triggering events, right? Transits and dashas. They both bring the results in our life when something occurs, right? But alone, if you are seeing alone the transit, not the dasha, or only the dasha, not the transit, that may or may not be correct that on that particular period of time. Sometimes you just see transit and you make some prediction and it can come true, because somehow your dasha will be supporting it, and same goes with dasha. But if suppose your transit is saying something and your dasha is not promising that, chances are very, very less that you guys will going to achieve that. So again, you have to see all those things. For that, please get your horoscope analyzed. Take some consultation if you really want to know what exactly will going to happen for you for this particular 13 months of period. because this is going to important for all of you. Okay, so yes, definitely, if people are into business, the business expansion, because see, Jupiter is a planet of expansion. Expansion will definitely going to happen, right? So career expansion, either it is in the form of business or in your job or anything what you are doing, it will be going to happen. Sometimes it may not feel on the surface, but things are working somewhere in the back end which will come to the surface slowly and gradually. So you have to see and you have to analyze what you will be doing in this 13 months of period. This will be very crucial time for overall progress of your life. Okay, main important thing, because Jupiter is the Jupiter is the planet of learning and knowledge. So one important tip for people of Virgo Ascendant is that keep learning and keep increasing your knowledge during this 13 months of period. Two reasons for it. First reason is because it is transiting to your 10th house. Second reason, it is transiting in the sign of Mercury. So the more you guys will keep, and also your ascendant lord is Mercury. For you, it is very, very important. So this is a very important tip for you guys, a career tip, that focus on learning and gaining knowledge as much as you can during this 13 months of period. The more you do, the more progress you will going to see in coming months, even after this transit also. Even once this transit will pass on, even after that you will see the results. Okay, so this is very important. People may see some work related travel also during this period. It could be any travel, either could be international or could be national, but this, yes, travel can be there, or maybe you change your job and then you change the place. That is also a possibility. But it is a very important period where you can pursue some new course or knowledge, or take some certifications, whatever field you are in. If you are into a job, if you are into business, then look for expansion. Look for getting into something else, if that is what you are planning for. This is very important. Okay, so 10th house, Jupiter will definitely going to bring all these things in your life. Now, if you see, Jupiter from its 5th aspect will be looking at the 2nd house for Virgo Ascendant. From 7th aspect, it will look into your 4th house, and from the 9th aspect, it will look into your 6th house. Now, these three houses will also become important for people of Virgo Ascendant, and how it will going to give the results we'll discuss one by one. But these three houses will also hold importance because Jupiter will be aspecting. Now again, you have to see what other things I've already told you to check before see the actual results, and also whatever the planets are sitting in these houses, that also holds important, because then it will be Jupiter's aspect to those planets also, not just the house. Okay, so now when Jupiter will be aspecting to your 2nd house, it is the house of income, it is the house of wealth. Yes, it is the house of family also. So Jupiter will going to bless this house, and you will going to take care of the things related to this house, like you take care of your children, or you give love, like children, like you give the love to your children, like. So this is the way you will going to treat this period to your income and your family. And if you are not doing it, I would recommend that this is a good tip for all of you guys, that you should do it, because then you will see the things will start growing related to these matters, like income and family. Okay, so this is very important, that you should take care, or you should treat the things like as you are treating the like your children, or like the way we all treat children, like how we take care of them. So you should be taking care of matters related to 2nd house. Your speech also, the food you intake, because that is always represented by 2nd house. Okay, but anyways, Jupiter will going to bless this, so it is a time where you will be spending more time with your family, getting love of your family. Income will definitely going to increase, right? And your speech will definitely going to improve. The food, you may be getting good food to eat. I'm not saying good food means that there will be resources be increased, but what I'm saying is that maybe your focus will be towards eating good foods. Okay, And this may include that you start eating more sweets also, because Jupiter represents sweets. But again, it will depend on person to person chart, how much it will going to affect. Okay. Now when Jupiter is looking or aspecting your fourth house, this is the house of mother, the house of your home, motherland, house of your internal happiness, your family, your emotions, right? So Jupiter, when looking at the seventh aspect, with seventh aspect at this house, it will going to bless all these things. Relationship with your mother will increase, will improve. If it is already good, then it will become more good or better. You may be spending more time with your mother. You will be spending time within your house more. Or it is also a possibility that few people may expand their house, because Jupiter is a planet of expansion. So either you construct a new house, or you can renovate or expand your current house. Okay, that is also a possibility. Happiness definitely will going to increase, because Jupiter is looking at your fourth house while sitting in the 10th house. Okay, you may feel emotionally very sound or happy during this time period. If Jupiter originally also is sitting in your chart, good, because fourth house is ruled by Jupiter for Virgo Ascendant. Obviously, if Jupiter is not good in your chart, or Jupiter is debilitated, or Jupiter is negatively impacted, then definitely things will change. So you have to check that also. Okay. Now when Jupiter will be looking at sixth house, it is the house of service, it is the house of competition, it is the house of your work, it is the house of law, litigation, disease, right? So when Jupiter will be aspecting this house with its ninth aspect, first thing is, the ninth aspect is very good for Jupiter aspect as the fifth one, because these are the trine aspects, right? So this again will going to bless the things. So if you are into some legal cases, chances are that they will go in favor of you, or they will come to an end if they are long going legal issues going on. If you are going through some disease, chances are very good that you may overcome it, or you will start feeling better. But again, you have to see a lot of other things also. The placement of Saturn will be very important, because this house is ruled by Saturn. Second house and sixth house and 10th house, these are Earth Trikon. So that means the focus of your life for these 13 months will be more on this materialistic things, because that's what Earth Trikon is. So maybe you try to in your office environment also, maybe if you are into not competition, but if there is something going on, then you may try to strive more for it and try to achieve better than others. That is what is also a possibility. Service to others, that is what sixth house is. When Jupiter will be looking at it, you may, or some people, depending upon their personal chart combination, some people will start looking into more from the aspect of serving to others. It could be anything. You may start teaching, because Jupiter is related to education, right? So then service to others, you may start doing free teachings to others apart from your work. To help others. Or it could be that you start taking care of people who are not physically well. That is also service to others. So depending upon your chart combination, people will start doing these things also, when Jupiter will be aspecting your sixth house. Okay. anyone who is appearing for the competitions like law or medical, they have a very good chance in succeeding or in getting success for those competitions during this time period. First of all, Jupiter is transiting to the sign of Mercury, and it is also aspecting your 6th house, which is related to both of these, medical and law. And that is why I told you that service to others, because lawyers and doctors also do service to others. They help people come out of their legal issues and medical issues. So if somebody or someone is preparing for these competitions, and if you have good placements of your planet in your chart related to 6th house and 10th house, and especially with this transit, chances are very good that you guys will get into these professions and you will get success in your competitive exams. Okay, very, very good chance of that. Again, depending upon other factors or planets, things will change. But yes, very good chance of what I just told you, that people or the children who are actually aspiring or preparing for these competitions, they get success. So that is how you guys should check and look into your horoscope regarding the Jupiter transit and other planets, and then analyze the results. So that is why I'm saying, if you guys are confused, just please get the consultation and get to know what this transit will going to bring. But anyways, overall this transit is good for people of Virgo Ascendant. Okay. Regarding few things which people can do just to bring some positive energies into their life, you can chant any mantra related to Jupiter, Brihaspati. This will going to energize and bring the energy of Jupiter in your life, and especially because it is transiting in your career house, so that will bring positive results. Any mantra. Om Brihaspati Name, that is also one mantra, but there is several other mantras, whatever you want to chant. Okay. Donating foods like yellow foods like turmeric, bananas, or any sweet with yellow color, it will be very good if you donate to needy people. Helping and guiding other people, as I told you, that service to others or education, taking tuitions or giving knowledge, is the key to the success. So Jupiter is always about giving. Jupiter has this nature of giving to others, because Jupiter is a guru, and guru always gives knowledge and things to their students. So if anybody, this is not only for Virgo Ascendant, but for Virgo Ascendant definitely it will be related to your career, but very, very important thing, that if you are giving free knowledge, helping others, guiding others, because that's what Jupiter is, right? So your Jupiter will become better the more you do that. So this is a very, very important tip to improve your Jupiter if it is not in a very good state. And even if it is in a good state, to get more results of it, you should do it. But in that case, if Jupiter is sitting good, definitely those people will already be doing this, because their Jupiter will force them to do all these things. Okay. So alright guys, this is my analysis on Jupiter transit for Virgo Ascendant in year 2025. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video, do comment, and tell me that if you have your Jupiter, wherever is your Jupiter is sitting, and then probably we can talk more about that, what other results you will be going to get, especially for Virgo Ascendant, because it is transiting to your 10th house. So wherever your Jupiter is sitting, just do send me some comments, and definitely I'll reply to all those comments, and we'll see what other results you guys can get depending upon where your Jupiter is sitting in your chart. Okay. So all right guys, thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye.